I want creativity to be something that people consider. I think for people with children, it is particularly helpful because you can use it as a tool in a stressful situation. If you can actually just go and get some crayons or something like that, and you can sit down, you can do a colouring sheet, you can join in. You don't have to let them do it, and you can go and do something else. You can do it together. But I also think that adults, we let our children do these kind of activities as a children's activity, and it's them seeing you do it is really powerful, and allowing yourself that space together is really powerful. And I know other people who do it a lot, and I know that they understand the benefits. But I also have people that, I might have shared a post or something, then send me a thing and say, oh, we did a little bit of painting outside and I didn't think I could do it. And they did it together, and they got so much out of doing it together with their children and trying something that they haven't tried for ages. And it's those kind of things that just make me think, yes, this is exactly it. It feels nice. Your children love it. They love seeing what you create, and they might tell you it's rubbish, and that's totally fine. I mean, and then you can have a conversation about how we don't do that. But no, it doesn't matter. You could draw dots, you could draw squiggles. You don't have to be creating some kind of masterpiece. It's the act itself and how that makes you all feel.
Yeah, and children, especially young children, they just want to be with you. And, so often I'm so guilty of it. I've always got 10,000 things that I think I need to do that are more important than stuff like colouring with my children. And it's this thing about play and adults having kind of lost a sense of it, and not prioritising it because, we know, we're told all the time, we have to work, we need money, we have to rest. You must add that to your list. Rest, sleep. But play is, you can fall into the trap of thinking that that is something that's reserved for your children, and it's something you kind of distract your children with while you do all these other things. And actually to make that an interactive process whereby you actually just give them your full attention and do it. I mean, I'm saying this, I very rarely do it. I don't consider myself good at childhood play. However, I think it's just because I don't prioritize it. And I hate to say that and admit it out loud. And it's because I think I have all these other things to do. And actually I'm perfectly capable. And to do something like that, I've got canvases upstairs that I bought specifically, having seen someone on Instagram create fabulous art with their 2-year-old. I was like, we're going to do this. And they've been there for, I think since last summer. So this conversation might be what it takes to kind of make me do that before it turns too cold. But I'm really interested in this idea of adults and creativity, and actually the impact that our schooling has on our sense of whether we are, in inverted commas, good at it. We all remember art classes at school. And of course, there'll be very prescriptive things and exercises that we go through doing art. And it can be, for some, quite a critical environment. And I think particularly for millennials, we will have come out of school with a sense that we either were good at it or weren't good at it. And I think if you feel like you weren't good at it, that's you done for the rest of your adulthood. And you find it actually quite terrifying to re-engage